What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Experience. Today we're going to talk about the basics of a cost-efficient bailout bag.
Oh yeah, we are. So I guess first off, dumb question, what's a bailout bag, Brian? Or what is this thing on the table right here?
In my opinion, a bailout bag is a way to carry the ammunition you're going to have for your truck gun. So if you've got your truck gun packed with a micro chest rig in it, and that's like 3 magazines, well, your bailout bag or a modified bandolier is going to be a way for you to carry more ammunition, water, first aid, things like that. So it's like an extension of your chest rig or belt rig. It'd be like that. Yeah,
I mean, it could theoretically replace it. I know a lot of people call the same setup like a Minuteman rig. So for me, I think about it in more like a vehicle-oriented context. This goes in my little medical bag. I can basically take out the stuff in the middle and this would slide in there. So I'd have my bare fac and then my bandolier inside of it. But really just because I'd like to have extra stuff. Say I want to have an impromptu range day, cool. I got a couple mags I could do that with if I needed to. Say I am going somewhere and I just want to have something extra. Like regardless, if you feel like you needed to carry a rifle, you should at least have things with it, right? You have a rifle, there's no point in not having any magazines. And if you have ways to make holes, you should probably have medical. Yeah. And then I put water in here. So I guess like, what is a bailout bag? Something in case you need to have something to grab and take with you that you would have to take.
Right.
Simply put. So what's in it? Go through the basics.
So basically, this was all figured out by guys who are way more talented than we are in this, and they were doing vehicle-borne operations. So basically, they would take a bag like this, and you could put 6 magazines in it, and then medical throwables. We'll say throwables.
Yeah.
And things along those lines.
Things with pins in them.
And then you can attach it to like the frame of the front of the seat of your vehicle. Like that's how I've ran this one for a long time. It goes against the driver's seat up against the frame. So if I need to de-ass my truck, I can literally grab it and bust the little ties I have holding it because they're just old school boot blousers. I mean, they have no...
Just elastic, right?
Yeah, it's just elastic and they'll just pop off. But basically what I would suggest for a bailout bag is Taylor's is a little better setup than mine right now. So I have 6 loaded magazines, tourniquet, first aid in here, and then in the center compartment, it has plenty of room to grow, but that's where I keep my Nalgene and a few other things like cord and chem lights and, pry tools, things like that.
I think overall this is a better container because you just have more capability. Like it can easily be used in a couple different formats. This is kind of committed to like what it is because I use the molly on the back of it.
Right.
I like it.
What you'll see in a moment is how Taylor rigged his to secure it around the waist. On this one, you just run it cross body like a messenger bag, and then you put that around your belt. I mean, you're a grown man, you should be wearing a belt. And this will keep it from spinning so you can actually do reloads from it.
Yeah.
So like spare pistol mags, spare ammo, in lieu of like a chest rig. And plus too, I mean, if you're walking down the street with a backpack on with your truck gun in it, and a black bag like this, no one's really gonna think.
That's a lot more nondescript than this is.
Right. But I do like the setup Taylor has. I'm actually setting one up myself. I'll show you in a second. Because it's just more slimline. Like I can fit it in my assault pack as like a sustainment thing. Yeah. So like if something's going on and I need immediate ammo, rifle, pistol, water, something like that, you can just rip it out. It's the same idea. On that started originally with these military bandoliers. This one is the United States Marine Corps bandolier, and the Army bandolier, Molly bandolier, is the same. They have snaps on them to snap them into the assault pack.
Indeed.
So the idea the way Taylor's running his inside of his little daily medical bag of just sliding this in. That's it's pretty much what they were made for.
Or in my truck, like I have a cooler in the back seat of my truck and I just stick that on the bottom and put the bag on top and I go to DFW, go to town, whatever. Like it just works out that way that it's convenient. I like things to be part of a system because that way it's easier and I can probably remember to have it with me. But yeah, surplus USMC bandolier. I think I got it from Venture Surplus. I've got another one in there. We're doing spray paint under night vision. and IR signatures. We're saving it for that, but it is part of an assault pack kit. So that one came with a bunch of goodies. But it's basically just pretty simple bandolier, right? The nice thing about the Marine Corps one is it has MOLLE on the back. The Army one does not. My Army one is in my normal pack because it's hooked in there and I just pull it off the clip and
They just
throw it
snatch
over. But this one's got a little more. So it's got your 6 mags. We'll talk about the bandolier in another video because I want to talk about like how do you get PMags into it?
Yeah.
How do you set it up, variations and all that. But
light modifications, light mods you can do to
for
it
sure.
for better retention and things. They're very versatile. And I'm an Army guy, and I prefer the Marine Corps bandolier.
Yeah, I wish it was in the same color, but
sometimes the Marines think their equipment out a lot better because it is a smaller force with a smaller budget. So they got to buy once, cry once. So you'll end up getting the extra cost of the MOLLE on the back, where the Army is like, we'll just put them in body bags and
I
send
think it's
someone
the
else.
best piece of surplus you can buy for the money.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
But it's got I think it's the stud from Refuge. It's basically just a TQ and shears. I got 2 pistol mags and some tacos. I thought I had another mini dump pouch from Blue Force Gear, and I was going to run these up all the way 1 slot higher and then run that dump pouch below it, but I don't. So
the one from Thin Line Defense would be good too.
Yeah, that one that goes underneath it. Yeah, the one from Flatline Fiber Co. We love Thin Line Defense, but then I don't think they.
That's where I saw it. I think.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure Walsh did a video, but that's what's on my battle belt. That would have been great too, because then you could save space and it could literally just be tucked under. Because I think a dump pouch is one way I'd like to add something to this. It's got an Nalgene. It's in a Spiritus Nalgene carrier, which is the most expensive thing on here. I think
hands down.
More expensive than like most of the stuff. There's Nalgene in there. Take your pick. You could go with a canteen carrier. This is old school Eagle surplus canteen carrier we got at our local shop. I had 2 of these, but I wanted to do something with this because I bought it and I never used it. I felt kind of like a chode, so I put it on there. I got medical in here. It's dummy corded. It's the same medical that came out of my chest rig, because I didn't want to have to buy a whole other kit. So I don't really run that chest rig very often anyway, so it kind of works out. But more or less, it's just dummy corded in there, basic IFAC, everything you need, nothing you don't. And I put a waist strap on there. The strap came off of a shellback carrier. It had like the quick donning and doffing like strap with the buckles, which is just straight garbage. And so I ended up never using that until I realized I could put it on this thing, but it's great because you can just clip it on, clip it off, whatever. I tried some Velcro tabs so I could actually get a hold of it, but just to have something in my truck in case I was in a place and things got weird, or things got weird and I just needed to get home, or maybe I just want to go to the range. Maybe I just want to hike around and I'm like, hey, if I had my rifle and then I had all this stuff, I could go hike, do whatever. As long as you got food and water, shoes, right? You can make it. So that's pretty much our presentation on these things. Brian has the one he's working on right now, which is a little, honestly, a little simpler, but it has more capability because the pouch choice.
Right. So it's literally the same Marine Corps bandolier, and I'm cheap, so I went with the surplus pouches as well. This will absolutely hold an Nalgene. The canteen pouches.
And a canteen cup too.
Yeah, canteen cup, or a Nalgene and a Nalgene cup.
Yeah, plus your water filtration on the pockets.
Absolutely fit in this. Absolutely.
Yeah. I love those carriers, to be honest.
It's got a large grommet in the bottom.
Yeah.
And then this is just a machine gun pouch. So you could put a whole 249 saw pouch drum in there, or you could put just layer link in there, or there's sometimes cardboard boxes you can insert in there that has, you just rip the top off and there's your ammo. But this is the one I'm working on. I like the pistol mag idea better, so maybe I could put water purification on the inner one and a pistol magazine in the outer one, maybe. I don't know. But 2 pistol mags would be a lot better than what I'm running right now.
I have the tacos because I don't like them as much as the Kiwis, but they are better than the Kiwis in the sense that you can actually put other stuff in them. So like you could easily put a flashlight in there. Or you could easily put a multi-tool. You could put whatever other, tube-shaped objects about the same size as the magazine and make it work for you. The whole goal is for it to be customized to fit your needs and not just to be generic and check a box. So,
right. We're not telling you what to put in it.
Yeah.
We're telling you what we have in ours. Our expectations and experiences are different. So like I'm running a little thinner on a lot of stuff than Taylor is. And that's because we prefer to carry different stuff. So just get in it, just get out there, live in your kit, experiment with it, try it out, see what you need, see what you don't need. So the way he's got it, I don't know if you can see it very well, but he's got all his pouches on the outside. So if carrying it like this makes it less visible with his rifle mags, but his pistol mags are still showing.
I mean,
so it's hard to hide what that
is.
is.
Flat. It was more so it sits flat, honestly. Like just being able to make it sit in closer to my body. Like, yeah, it's less convenient to get the mags out. So I have the Ranger tabs on there just because it's so much simpler just to get them out there. Granted, I really wanted the dump pouch on here because I would have been able to have it and just pull it and it'd be living right there. But again, it's a work in progress, like most things.
Work in progress. So, it's experimentation.
Until next time.
Stay safe in all you do.
And where can they find us?
You can find us on Instagram. And since you're already here on YouTube, why don't you like and subscribe and say something in the bottom? I'd love to hear from you.
Just give us some comments. If not, just give us a whatever, an emoji. I'm not asking for much. I'm just kidding. Seriously, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate your time. And sorry about hitting my mic with a strap a million times. But
I dare someone to put a poop emoji in the comments.
Make sure you got all the stuff you need. If not, I'd rather just have it and not need it, I guess, at the end of the day. If I have to carry more shit, cool, whatever.
It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
It's like a condom. Until next time, don't be effing around.